everybody, I'm Lauren Price and this is Disc Golf VR360, and today I'm at Grindstone Disc Golf Course in Ruidoso, New Mexico. We just got done with the 2025 Tim Solinsky PDGA Masters Worlds, in which had a lot of fun. I played 2 of the 4 courses that were on rotation here, and today I'm gonna take you on a tour of the Grindstone course, which I got to play 1 time. It's really windy out here today, so I've got the wireless mic on, and here we are on the sign. This pretty much lays it out as a 27-hole course. I'll get all 27 in, although for the tournament we only played the front 18, the front and back 18, or the front and middle 18, not the last 27. They left the back 9 open for warming up. So I will cover that in this tour of the video. So I'm not going to keep on going on. This course has been here for a while. I'll cover that when I close it out. Okay, let's get started. Hole 1, 335 feet. You can make it out here. I'll move over here to the left. You can make it out. You can see the pennant flying there, yellow. And if you go past it, probably about 10-15 feet past it, there's a creek, and that is OB. And you can find that on the left and the right. It kind of surrounds the green there, so you have to kind of watch it. Forehand and hyzer out that way is a good way to do it. There's a short tee here just in front that we're going to be going right over when I walk the course, when I walk the hole. Anyways, hole 1, 335 that way. Hole 2, 375 feet. You can see it between the trees here. It's pretty much all, I wouldn't call it flat, but you don't have much in the way on the ground here outside of the trees. And just going straight at it, I've pretty much just about parked it on my drive here. So it is a par 3, and the road is OB, and right now there is an OB line going along the right there. You can see it with the flags. I'm not sure if that is the case when they clear the course, because that's a pretty much wide open area. Anyways, 375 that way. Hole 3, 307 feet. You can see it between the trees here. You can get down a little bit. You can see it right there. And going along the left-hand side here is a creek, and that is all OB. You got a fence there, and the OB line kind of curls around that tree there and goes on over there, and then over by the basket, it curls around behind it and to the left of it. So you have to watch it when you're approach, or even if you're going to be trying to run it from here. Most of the time, most everybody's hyzering out this way here. If you don't have the arm, you're gonna want to stay kind of to the low side, not too low, but just go out that way flat, so then that way it just kind of skips in. 307. Hole 4. Most all these holes have long and short tees, and so far I've been on all the long tees. You can tell the short tees by the AstroTurf in front here. They have a short tee that's 27 feet shorter than the 347 that this is. The hole is sitting up there. You can see it with the flag, and you got it's blowing in the wind. And you got one or two ways in which you can do it. Go straight up there, so that kind of anhyzer's in, or you can go for the nice flat hyzer out to the right. The creek is OB. There's still string line there, so that helps you. And that's pretty much about it. 347, that away. Hole 5, 390 feet. It's right over there between the trees and the sunlight. The road is safe, but the other side of the road is OB. And you have a Mando right here. Second tree up is a Mando. For the most part, aim to go between that gap between those 4 trees there, and you should be able to just have it fade to the left and into the basket. Right there, 390. Hole 6, 333 feet. It's right there. Kind of got a little notch in the hillside there. And it probably plays more like about 360 or so, because you're going uphill. And what you want to try to do for the most part is just get it out over here and get as far up the hill as you possibly can. There is a shorter tee at 217 feet that's off over here to the side, I believe. More than likely over here. I can't see it right off, but we might pass it on the way up. Anyways, 335 that plays closer to probably 360. Hole 7, 308 feet. It's right over there. You can kind of see it between those trees right there. The road is OB, and there is a short T. There's no Mandy's. A lot of the guys were, you got one of two ways. You can either do the anhyzer out that way, or you can do the hyzer out this way here. Got more trees over here, so that just depends on what you like to throw. 308. Hole 8, got 2 T's, and we're on the long one. It's 391. It's over here. You can see it. There's a tree, and it's just behind that tree to the right. The short T is just up there where that log is, a horizontal log. 315. Nevertheless, just go straight at it. Try to keep it as flat as possible. You can also do the go out that way so it fades in, or you can do the anhyzer out this way. 391. Hole 9. It's 341 feet. You can see it right there in that dirt patch here. There is a Mandy. There's that tree, has that yellow sign and a red arrow just above it. You gotta stay to the left of that tree. And that's not as easy as it seems. A lot of people keep on missing it. The drop zone is just down there next to it. There's a short tee up here that I'm going to guess is about 311 feet. We played from here. I prefer this one instead. Just put her straight out there. That's the best I can offer. That wraps up the front 9. So now we're going to go back up through the parking lot, and the middle 9 is on the other side of the road. The last 9, the back 9, is up on the side of the mountain up over here on the other side of the parking lot. So I'm going to give you a walk to the number 10 tee. Hole 10, you can make it out over there. Yeah, you can see it there. This is I'm on the long tee at 381. This road here, there's a string line going along the road. That's OB. There's no Mandy's. For the most part, what you want to do is, oh, and there's a short tee up here at 189. It's on that little plateau or mountain right there. There's a sign there for it. But the long tee is 381, and it is pretty much most of everybody's going out this way here, and so that you wind up somewhere right over in there. Hole 11, all uphill. It's 271, but probably plays closer to about, I'd say 370, just because of the uphill. There's a short tee up over here. That short tee is 110 feet up, in which they had the lightweights doing that one. Anyways, you want to try to put it right up there so that it sticks. You have to watch it now because we're getting to those holes that are on the slope. And if you hit the cage and drop, the likelihood of it standing up and rolling down the hill is greatly improved. So you have to really be careful about putting on the mountainside just because of that. It happened a couple of times and it really is irritating as all hell. Anyways, 271 plays closer to about 370 right there. Catch my breath there. Jeez. Hole 12, 183 feet. You can't see it from the tee, but that one tall pine right there, it's to the right of that by probably about 70 feet, maybe 80, probably about, that's probably closer to about 80 feet from that to the right. You'll see it as you round the bend up there. Par 3. Hole 13. I'm on the long pad. That is 320 feet. The basket sits up on a little, they cut a little flat space in there for the basket. Sits up on a hillside. The short tee pad is right down here. That's 186 feet. And from here, just want to go straight at it. From down there, you have a couple different ways. You can hyzer it up over here, or you can take and do an anhyzer through a couple of the. There's a couple of trees over there. They had us playing down there on the short tee during the tournament. Anyways, 320, right out there. Hole 14 is right up there. This is, I mean, if there's a signature hole, this would probably be it, one of many. There's a couple more that are kind of similar to this. Hole 18 is a bombs away hole. Anyways, 334, this is the long tee. There's supposed to be a short tee down here at the bottom of the hill, but I don't see it right off, and I don't recall ever playing with it. But you pretty much want to go over this way here and try to get it up. There's a forehand anhyzer out over this way here, because just in front of it to the left is a little flat space that you can land on. I kept on coming up over here and having to go up over the rock face, but it's there. 334. Oh, hole 15, 395. You follow the road, and it's about 395 feet down the road, and to the left is where the basket is. Let me see if we come over here to the left. Yeah, there you go. There's the basket. So the best I can offer for you is to go down the road. See if you can go down the road as far as possible. If you have a roller in your bag and you know how to use it, that might be a good idea. Right now we are sitting at 6923 elevation, 6,923 feet elevation, foot elevation. There is a short tee up here on the left hand side, and the distance on that is 193 to the hole, and it has very similar, except it's going through the trees, and you probably want to do a turnover shot or an anhyzer out over that way. Anyways, 395 straight down the road. Hole 16, there's two tees on this. We're on the long tee. We didn't play this during the tournament. We played the short tee both rounds, or just the one round that I played here. Anyways, the long tee, the hole is, come over here to the right. You can see it right over there. It's kind of in the side of on the side of a hill. There's a little flat spot there. It's all hard packed, so you have to be careful. 322. The short tee is right over there. Got the AstroTurf. That's 179. I parked it with a forehand anhyzer with my Archon, and like I say, I'm sure the big boys are just going out this way here. You have to be careful, because what's going to wind up happening is it's going to fade. You're going to wind up down there. So my suggestion would be to do the anhyzer over this way, so then that way you have it coming in to the side there, and you can wind up over there. 322. Hole 17, 245 feet. See that there's a red fire hydrant down there, and it's just to the left of that fire hydrant. And there's a couple different, the road on the road is probably about 15 feet, maybe a little bit more past that fire hydrant. That's OB. There's a road right here, dirt road, and there is a string line there. That's OB. Now I wound up going out straight out and it dropping down for a birdie. I was sitting just inside the string line, and then the other time I've flown it straight down through there, and I've seen guys put it out over this way here as an anhyzer, put it right under the basket. 245. Hole 18. It's all the way down there. From this tee, this is the longest tee. There's 3 tees here. This tee is 544 feet there. There are 2 shorter tees, one of which is down here, and that's 455, and then there's another one that's even down here at has 319. There are no Mandy's. The only OB is the road. And there is a string line that runs just this side of the road. They don't want you on the road for safety reasons. I can understand that. And the best way to get there, at least the way I did it, and got in good position, is to just bomb it out this way here, put it down. There's a kind of this mound that runs along in front of the hole. The hole sits, there's 2 pine trees right real close to each other, and it sits just to the left of to the 2 of them, and the roots of the trees kind of protect it, so you can kind of go up to there and get it to kick around. Harvey Brandt did a really nice putt from there. I think it helped him. Anyways, just go straight out of here, so then that way it fades down into that area there, and then just nice little forehand anhyzer up to it. 544. Hole 19. Hole 19 is back across the street, just across the street from T10. This is a nice little short hole. Kind of surprised. 236 from the long tee, which is where we are. There's a short tee right up in front of us here, 293 feet. And you have a double Mandy of those 2 trees right there. Got to go right in between it. So more than likely I would throw my forehand to put it right up there. Hole 20. I'm on the long tee. There's a short tee up here. Long tee is 258. The hole is sitting up there. The road is right behind it, and that is OB. They probably have string lines still there. But the road just behind it, which leads to a parking lot up here, that is OB. The road over here is also OB. There's no Mandy's here. Just put it up there. The 258 probably plays closer, a little over 300, just because it's all uphill. And it is on a slope that is probably prone to rollaways. So you got to get all the way up there. No almost. Right there. Hole 21. I'm on the long tee. It's 260 feet. And there is a Mandy right here. You can see the arrow on the tree that you have to stay to the left. The basket itself is tucked way back into the corner, probably a good 100 feet past the Mandy. Yeah, probably a little bit more than that. The Mandy's not quite halfway. There is a shorter tee down here that you can go pretty much straight at it. That's 148 and is also the drop zone for the Mandy. That if you didn't make the Mandy, you go there to drop zone. That's it. 260 Anheuser that way. Hole 22. There's two tees here. This is the short tee. It's 190 feet. The basket is like right there. The longer tee is just sitting back here. That's at 230 feet. And which is really easy. Just this is definitely ace run all over it. Just nice little it goes straight, so then it fades right into it. Hole 23. We're on the long one, 306 feet. You can see it here through all the trees. It's probably a good 60 feet, maybe 70 feet past the trees. There's a short tee down in front here. That's 228 feet. There's a Mandy right here. You have to stay to the left. And the drop zone, if you miss the Mandy, is right here. You re-tee with a stroke. Okay, got that. Hole 24, and come over here, it's 330 feet uphill, all uphill. So it's probably going to play more like about 430 feet, but you can see it right there. There is a short tee up over here that's 198 feet to the hole. It's right up over there. We'll pass it when I'm walking it. But 330 straight uphill, and like I say, I think it probably plays more like closer to 430. There you go. Hole 25, there's two tees. I'm on the long tee. It's 278 feet, following pretty much right along the fence line here. The basket is about 10 to 15 feet from the fence with the barbed wire at the top down there. There's a shorter tee right here in front of us. That's 167 to the basket. And there's a Mandy, this telephone pole right here. You have to stay to the right of it. What you see here on our right is the dam that's holding back all that water in Grindstone Lake. So there's that. It's just right out there, 278. Hole 26. This is a long tee. 352. You can see it down there. It looks like it's kind of down in the little gully there. Just follow the path down here. You see there's a shorter tee up here. That's 198 to the basket. This is 352. You have a Mandy here. You got to stay to the left of that tree. And again, this is you have to re-tee with a stroke if you miss the Mandy. 352. Hole 27. This is the long tee. There's a short tee pad up here. The long tee is 348. The basket is up there. It's probably about maybe 10 to 15 feet from that fence. Anything over the fence is OB. And to be honest, you really don't want to go over the fence because it's a long way down on the other side. But anyways, it's 348 from here, 148 from the short tee up there. So they've knocked 200 feet off of it to make it easier for you. But the 348 probably plays closer to about 448 because it's all uphill. Here we go, last hole, fist bump. Okay, so that wraps up Grindstone Disc Golf Course here in Ruidoso. U-Disc had me down for 3.1 miles and 37 floors. I think it's probably more floors and probably a little longer because it was 27 holes, not 18. The last 18, the middle and the back 9s are a lot of up and down. Whoa. And that's where we picked up all those floors. It's definitely a fun course. The local club did a great job. The guys did an incredible job of clearing it. My hat's off to Everett and everyone that volunteered to help this. And to all the competitors that came out for the Worlds. This was a definite, this was a beautiful tournament. Anyways, that wraps up Grindstone. I got Alto and Oso and Moon Mountain yet to do. That's tomorrow. It's getting kind of late. What is it? 6:15, a little after 6:15 on Monday after the tournament. See you tomorrow.